in some regard, I'm just happy to be out there playing.
Diana was here last week, and she was asked about she decided to extension for 2020, potentially playing in Mexico. She goes, "Talk to Sue."
Yeah, talk to D. I think it's easy to group us in a lot of ways. I'm sure the decision will be kind of sort of together, but at the same time separate. For me, the way I feel in terms of health and where you are in 2-3 years, it's tough to say. I can also tell you that I think I can speak for both of us when I say if we're both playing at a high level and feel good and we're asked to represent our country, it'd be really hard to say no. And that's something that I think as a young player you work for your whole life. So to have the opportunity would be amazing. But a lot can happen between now and then. So it'll be fun to joke about till then.
Dawn said that it's her gut that you'll want to be there. Have you talked to Dawn at all since she was hired about anything?
No, not at all.
Or even Carol?
I mean, I saw Carol last week. She came and gave myself and Stewie our rings, but no serious talk. Just fun talk. Just fun chatter right now. The danger of doing this interview right here.
How was the knee?
Yeah, the knees, it's doing well, Obviously, not the most ideal situation to have surgery a month before your season, but sometimes that's how, the chips fall, and you still got to play the hand. So, I think I'm appropriately, let me rephrase that. I think where I am right now is appropriate for someone who had surgery in April. I think I have a long way to go, though. Just in terms of things you can't rush. Conditioning, you can't rush that. It takes time, I think feel and rhythm, but considering where our team is right now and some of the nicks and bumps and bruises that we had, Kalina just had surgery, Stewie was coming off a knee injury. Hopefully we can continue to just stay in the hunt and peak at the right time.
Was Stewie going into her sophomore season? Has there been any specific things you've been talking to her about, just kind of your wealth of experience?
I haven't pulled her aside to have a meeting. I think as we kind of go through the season, different things will come up. And, your second year in some ways can be harder because people figure you out. They set game plans for you. It's no surprise anymore. But I think Stewie, has done a really good job thus far, and I'm sure she'll continue to improve.
What difference do you see in her game from last year going into this year?
Well, I think every player that goes overseas comes back more mature. There's just a maturity that whether you want it to happen or not, just happens. When you're living on your own, when you're put on a team and you're asked to score, in China it's even more so, to be honest, but you're asked to score 20 plus points a game and be quote unquote the man. I just think something happens to you in those situations, and you can see it in Stu.
Have you seen any development in sort of your connection with her on the court, just kind of knowing each other's time you see better?
Yeah, I think there's still more to come, but right from day one last year, it was pretty easy to kind of mesh with her. I think our games, it reminds me a lot of Lauren. When you have a post player who's so versatile, a point guard who likes to play in pick and roll, it kind of just happens on its own. So it's going to continue to get better, but it's still pretty good.
So they added 3-on-3 to 2021.
Yeah, I just heard about that. It's nice.
Would you consider playing that? And so what would your dream 3-on-3 team be?
Oh my God. I have not given it much thought in terms of my own. Probably not. I think 5-on-5 you can hide the old lady. I don't know if she gets hidden in 3-on-3. I think if you want to get serious for a second on it, I think the ideal 3-on-3 team is 3 extremely versatile players. 3 players with size, 3 players who can handle the ball, 3 players. And the beauty of America is we have a lot of those. Stewie's just one example, but I don't see why you would pick a traditional point guard and a traditional center. I don't think there's a need for it. I think 3 versatile players, see what happens. Because if you can switch every screen in 3-on-3, you're golden.
How do you feel about being the oldest player in the league?
It is what it is. Yeah. Eventually it would happen, right? I think it's more of a joke now at this point, in our locker room and beyond. They've never seen something about Mary, and I don't know how to do on that beat, so it goes hand in hand.
What's still driving you? You've accomplished a million things already.
Yeah, I think in some ways, I kind of seesaw back and forth. In some ways, I feel like I'm on borrowed time. I feel like I've, accomplished a lot in my career, and I'm just really thankful and grateful to still be playing. And then I have days where I wake up and, I think, oh, the Olympics is only 3 years away. So I kind of go back and forth and just trying to take it, one game, one day at a time. All right, thanks, Sue.
Thank you, sir.